Look who's howling at the moon with us today. Yep, it is entertainment review guy Ryan J. He's back with us, and we're talking about scary movies and remakes of some classics, right?
Absolutely.
You look
yes,
great.
We are. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, the red and the pink and
like
Tiff
that.
with her red lipstick. I love it. All right,
Cute.
let's talk about Wolfman. It's rated R. It's in theaters.
Yeah, and Universal Pictures is known for their classic Universal monsters history dating back to the 1930s, Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman. And this is a reimagining of the 1941 Lon Chaney Jr. Wolfman, but completely different than we've seen it before. It's not the typical, transition of the howling at the moon, of that iconic transition where like the fur starts breaking out and you
breaks
see
out.
Yeah, a werewolf. It's not
Yeah.
it's not really a werewolf movie.
Oh.
Okay. Who's all in this?
Well, we have Julia Garner, who we love from Ozark, and then also Christopher Abbott plays her husband. And it takes place it starts off like 15 years ago, or 30 years ago rather, where it's like he's a little boy in this like remote area of Oregon, and it's not the typical werewolf story. This has a lore where it's more like a disease in this mountainous forest where this kind of virus or something takes over people and changes them into these monsters.
Oh, so do you see sort of that transformation? Does it happen before your eyes in this movie?
It's not there, and that's one of the things that really frustrated me about it. I kind of feel like that's what what I did love about how the cinematography, the lighting, the sound design, one of the best sound design in any movie I've ever seen, where it really makes you feel what it's like as though if you were transitioning into this Wolfman. But it's a very slow transition. It's like over the course of an hour. It happens very slowly. It's not like you're not.
It's
seeing
not
it
back and
iconic.
forth.
Yeah, and he doesn't change like during the day. The whole film takes place in the course of like one evening. And so I feel like that's the one thing you're most excited for, are those iconic moments. You kind of are paying to see that. But again, it's very atmospheric and it is very gory and fun. So I'm saying see it because
gory and fun.
Yeah, gory and fun.
gory and fun for those who like the horror genre,
Right.
I think that it's worth seeing if you're a fan of the classic monsters. And Universal is building up their horror universe because this could lead to other reimaginings of those classic characters. They've got Dark Universe at the theme park now coming up and stuff. So it could be exciting.
Okay.
Good stuff. The next one, The Room Next Door. This is PG-13 in theaters.
Yes, and this stars Tilda Swinton and Julianne Moore as
both of them.
Right, old friends, best friends who haven't seen each other in years, and there's an occasion for them to reconnect. And one of them is dying of cancer, and they decide to go to a remote house together to kind of explore that end stage of one of them. So it's kind of like the ending of Beaches drawn out over an entire film.
I don't know if my heart could
Looks
stand
hard,
it.
yeah.
Is the pacing slow, I'm guessing?
No, interestingly, it's for by and large, it's just these two women, the whole movie, a couple flashbacks. Young Tilda Swinton is actually played by Esther McGregor, Ewan McGregor's daughter. Wonder how she got in the business. We see John Turturro there also. But the dialogue and the flashbacks and the storytelling about their lives happen so quickly, and it's quite compelling. And I really love the design in this movie. It's directed by, Autor Almodovar, who is the Spanish director, much celebrated, and he is such a great artist as a director, and I just love the look of this film. And so it's very easy to watch, very quick to watch, but of course a very sad
Looks
story.
hard. Yeah, it looks hard.
It's hard to watch,
Yeah,
for sure.
stream it, worth streaming.
We're streaming, okay? It's in theaters, but you say wait and stream it. Okay, good tip. Back in Action, PG-13. This is on Netflix, so this one you could watch at home. It's going to be cold this weekend.
This movie is a real surprise. I don't know why it's going to Netflix. It could have been released, should have been released in the theater. It's Cameron Diaz's first film in 10 years.
Wow.
I just said
we were talking about
today.
that.
I said I have not seen her in forever.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like you miss her, and she looks
Yes.
exactly not a day over when the last time we saw her.
Yeah.
She's reteaming with Jamie Foxx, with whom she starred in the last film she made 10 years ago, which was the remake of Annie.
Interesting.
So here they are as a married couple who have retired from being CIA spies in order to start a family and kind of go off like off the grid, so to speak, and undercover as like real people. But then they start using their spy experience to spy on their teenage children, which is hilarious.
awesome.
It is. The action, there's literally such great action in
Oh,
this.
that's good action, yeah.
My jaw literally opened at one point, and I was like, oh my God, I just dropped my jaw watching some of this action.
It's draw, drop, and
It's
action.
laugh out loud funny. It's directed by Seth Gordon, who previously did great comedies like Identity Thief, and he also did some other great, Melissa McCarthy movies. So this is his first action film and really good. It's like a Mission Impossible, great family comedy.
Looks
I will
good.
say the one
That
annoying.
looked like that would have been good in theaters.
It
some
would
of
have been
those
great in
scenes.
theaters.
Yeah.
You can't. It's on Netflix, so you
Yeah.
can stream it. But I will say one thing that really irritates me. It's my biggest pet peeve in all movies: egregious product placement. And
Yes.
it's literally written into the script. It's one thing to like show a product,
it's funny,
But when
too.
there's also a line when someone's like, Diet Coke can block cancer, and it's like, how much extra do they pay? to
Yeah,
have you
you're
say
like,
that?
no, it can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. I'm glad you pointed that
But
one
it's great,
out.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Rye. That was awesome.
That looks good. I like
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
a fun one.
Yeah.
And that's a Stream It. And you can follow Ryan on social media, ryanjreviews.com, and check out his full archive of entertainment reviews to help you decide what to see, stream, or skip online.